How can you grow the next startup that changes the world? How can you become the leader that does that? That's what Destination Employer is all about. That's what this YouTube channel is all about. That's what my podcast is all about. That's why I wake up in the morning, to empower startup founders and early stage leaders like yourself to be the leader that you can be so that you're able to get the growth that you need. Whatever your idea, whatever new product you're looking to bring to market, whatever service, you have to share it with the world. It all comes down to your ability to scale your concept. In the beginning, it's going to be you, maybe a few other close confidants, that early stage original founding team. But you'll discover that rapidly you outgrow the professional network that you've developed and that they've developed, and you start to struggle to get the people that you require to fulfill on that amazing idea that you have, on that incredible service that you're bringing. And this, my friends, is how we do that. Before I share what I'm about to talk about, please stay to the end. I have a pretty exciting new thing I want to share, and it comes in just a few minutes. So let's go ahead and get started. So when it comes to sustained growth, we need to build the machine that does it. And that starts with creating an employer brand and your personal brand that evolves into an attraction machine. The way that we do that is that we identify what type of ideal candidate makes sense in our organization. Now, these concepts that you see on your screen now are all components of what we call the 12 key elements. It's in the book. Again, I've done other videos on it, so I won't get into that here. But know that all of these components are parts of that. The 12 key elements are everything that a person experiences from the very first time that they interact with your employer brand all the way through an exit interview when we're done working together. And they're important, and this is what they build. But the first, the wide open end of that funnel is the attraction machine. You cannot grow, you cannot thrive without options, without a significant flow of the ideal candidate you require in order to thrive. It can't be done. This is how we start it. Once we've got the engagement, once we've got the attention of those individuals, we need to build recruiting processes throughout our company that are efficient and fast. Why? Because top talent always has options. Top talent, while talking to you, is probably talking to 3 to 5 other organizations. And the longer it takes us to make an informed decision, the longer it takes us to get to a yes or a no, the more likely it is that we lose them. I'm not suggesting we rush. I'm not suggesting we don't properly qualify. I am saying that there are ways to get that done more quickly, and we talk about that on this channel. It's what this is all about. The final piece of our people funnel is the retention part. It's the last piece, but easily the most important. Yes, it's important that you attract top talent. Yes, it's important that you're able to bring them aboard your organization, but it's pointless if you can't keep them. And our EFG leadership framework, again, there's other videos about this on the channel, is how we do that. The short answer is we become the boss we wish that we had. We engage with our teams and ensure they feel heard and validated. We make sure that they're fulfilled in what they're doing, that they like what they're doing, and that they're on board with the mission of the company. And we focus on their growth, both in their current role and potentially beyond that role in the organization. Engage, fulfill, grow. You do those 3 things, you're never going to be far off the mark when it comes to keeping top talent. And by doing that, not only do they stay, but they bring us to the centerpiece, high-performing teams. High-performing teams are comprised of a significant number of top talent surrounded ideally by up-and-comers, people who haven't yet got the seniority and experience to be true masters at their craft, but have it in them to be. And the only way that you can achieve that is if you're drawing and maintaining top talent. Top talent works with top talent. A players thrive in A player environments. And the only way that we can do that, I know I sound like a broken record, but it's for a cause. The only way that we can do that is to create a culture of winning and growth. The growth part is especially critical when it comes to top talent. Why? Because top talent knows that if they're not growing, they're dying. If they're not increasing their skills and their responsibilities, they're falling behind. And there is no top talent in the world that will tolerate that for 1 minute more than they have to. And because they always have options, they don't have to for long. So what does all of this do? What does attracting, recruiting, retaining top talent, and then forming them to highly performing teams do? It gives us sustained growth, and it gives us the ability to dominate our markets. When you look at top companies in their space, think in the technology sphere, Apple, Google, NVIDIA. Those places are destination employers to technologists because they know they can 10x their career by going to those places. They know they can fast track their progress by going to those places. If you're an academic, what do you think of? You think of Harvard, you think of Yale, you think of MIT, you think of the colleges that have a reputation for being the best, and you want to be a part of that. In the business consulting world, you might think of McKinsey, because again, you know that having that on your resume will set you apart. Being a destination employer is how you achieve as a founder or early stage leader, developing that reputation. That's what my book is all about. That's what this channel is all about. That's what my podcast is all about. And here's the super exciting news, folks. In the next month, as of the time of this recording, the Destination Employer Program will be live, a self-paced program to take you through each of those steps so that you can own your marketplace. For now, I've created a free startup founders guide. You can download it at destinationemployer.co. I'll put the link below. And I've made the first chapter of my book available for free download as an audio file so you can hear what all the hype is about and why this book is the #1 Amazon bestseller in 3 categories that it is: business management, entrepreneurial business management, and business skills. We hit #1 in all of them for a reason. Come find out why.